hopefully you can hear me over the wind. And for once, I'm not in dirty, disgusting clothes and a Christmas hat on, because today is Christmas Eve and I'm doing a video. So I've been trying to do a video on this car for such a long time. There's always been something happening with it or something like that, but this is actually my cousin's genuine VL Calais Turbo. So not a mock-up, not turbo converted, factory turbo auto Calais. And he managed to buy this car at the perfect time when they were cheap, and it's worth probably 4 times as much now. So very, very lucky he got it when he did. And this is definitely not stock. We'll start in here. I don't even know if this is a factory trim, to be honest. I think it is, but it's had these embossed into the seats. Period correct wheel, you know, it's very period correct. This car was built like 10 or 11 years ago, so everything is very 10 years ago. But I love it because it brings me back to my childhood. Like, this is how they were when I was in high school. And the interior is pretty much immaculate in this thing. Power windows. I think that's factory on Calais. Someone will be able to tell me different, I'm sure. Even down to these wheels. These are very, very early 2000s Momos, 19s. I'm trying to convince him to put standard Calais polished 15s back on this thing, but there's 2 problems. 1, they're expensive, and 2, this has a pretty big brake upgrade that the 15s will not fit over. So he has to decide whether he wants some cool wheels or he wants to be able to stop in this thing. Because engine wise, it's definitely not stock. It's a very, very quick car. Is it quick? Now usually when I do these videos on other people's cars, a few days before I'll try to get a mods list where I can sort of memorize it so I don't look like a dickhead when I'm trying to talk about the car while I'm driving it. But the good thing about this car is every single thing done to this car is in here, so I didn't need to do that. Even down to the factory brochure, which is very, very cool because it has a red over silver Calais on the cover. I'm actually going to sit in the car because it's too fucking windy. I've decided to talk in the car because it's windy and cold, but I'll go through what this car has. So, trimmed by Lewis Performance, 314 kilowatt. Now that doesn't sound like heaps these days, but trust me, this car boogies. And that is on 98 at, couldn't tell you how much boost, 23 pound, something like that. All the work done by Head Tech. Now if you look at the dates on this, which aren't here, it was about 11 years ago this engine was built. So where's the engine? I will show you the bay soon, so calm down. Rico imported head. It's got valve springs, cam, head bolts, forged pistons. It's got standard rods but with ARP rod bolts, which have been shot peened and resized. Crank grind, you know, bored, honed, blah blah blah. So it's pretty basic inside, but that was probably pretty crazy for back then. Still on an old school Microtech, so I think he wants to upgrade that very, very soon. Garrett turbo, I don't even know what it is. 50mm gate, low mount manifold, etc, etc. It's still got a Borg Warner diff in the back, just with some axles, 3 9s, and a brake upgrade on the back as well. Does have a turbo 400 with a 3500 converter from memory. Here we go, here's the brake upgrade. So 330mm big brake kit, blah 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 blah. All the work done, 4-inch exhaust, all the work done is all in here, which is amazing. Like some of this stuff is from 2011. So here's the auto. The turbo 400 rebuilt, etc, etc. TC converter. Now I will show you the engine bay. Now, this is factory color too. It has been painted at some point. Very, very dark tint. And here we go with, honestly, probably my favorite engine in the world. God, this hat is doing my head in. Hang on. So probably my favorite engine in the world. I love single cam 30s. I'd rather a single cam 30 over a twin cam just because of the nostalgia. So as you can see, still low mount. I think it's still stock manifold with just the gate welded onto it with the intake down the bottom. So it's not a huge turbo. It's got it listed in there as a 700 roller, so you know, very, very basic. Stock intake manifold, just a catch can, it's got injectors. fuel pump, etc, etc. It has spent a bit of money on suspension. Like, this thing's been fully rebushed with everything petters, got some camber tops. Think he needs to raise the front. It does keep catching, which is heartbreaker when you hear it catch this guard. But super clean car. I love this car so much. Like, my heart is really in VLs. Like, if I can get out of the VN and not have to put much more money on top and get into a VL Turbo, that is what's going to happen in the future. 1,000,000%. So no rust, nothing like that. I'll see if we can pop the boot. And as you can see by the boot, very old school. Like, no one really does stereos anymore, or maybe they do, I'm just not in that sort of scene, but I haven't seen a car with a decent stereo for a very long time. I love it. So I'll take you guys for a drive. Now, the dose on this car. Oh my God. I'm gonna put another GoPro in the engine bay, so hopefully it picks up the sound like off its head. Like, literally sounds like there's pigeons escaping the front of the turbo and screaming for their dear life. That's how good the dose is on this car. It is full manual, which is cool. Get some practice in for my own car. But let's take this factory Calais Turbo Auto for a drive. Alright guys, I'm putting you in the engine bay with the old GoPro. Hopefully, because I've only got one suction cup. I usually suction cup it like down here. So hopefully I don't lose you guys in the process. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't lose the GoPro in the engine bay, because I've only got one suction cup. Girlfriend along for the ride for her first VL Turbo experience. Hopefully this view is alright. I don't know. I really think I'm going to lose that GoPro in the engine bay, but we'll see. Really? If we see something fall out the back, then we got to stop it.
I'll keep an eye.
Oh, the noise of this thing kills me. That was a long one. I've learned with auto cars, if you build up boost and then sort of let off the accelerator real lightly, it'll flutter for a long time. That's what I've learned over my 10 years of turbo cars. Yeah. Well, you got a Golf GTI, so we can do that with your car. Okay. Haven't seen a GoPro fall out the back yet? I'm gone. I'm gone. Ah, this is the best noise in the world. I cannot remember the last time I drove a car with a monster taco. This is like so old school, all this stuff in here. So as I said, 315 kilowatt this makes, so it is definitely not slow. But out of respect to my cousin, I'm not going to thrash the shit out of his car, because dumped at the diff, so it's pretty loud, but it's not bad. Would you say it's too loud? It's got like half an exhaust on it.
Loud.
It's too loud?
Yeah, my ears.
What?
It's annoying my ears.
It's annoying your ears.
Yeah, it is. I feel pressure in my
The
ears.
speed camera? Oh, speed camera! My cousin has the tacho in the worst spot. The tacho's on the left and the standard tacho's on the right. So I've got two tachos here. Not tacos. You're thinking of like
Tacos.
yeah, you're thinking of tacos.
So what did you say again?
Tacos.
Tacos.
That's this one that reads the revs.
Okay.
This shifts so hard. I love it. The power windows still work? Hey. Do you reckon the GoPro's still in the engine bay?
So
Do you reckon we should
Most
pull over and see?
yep.
Hey, you guys are still there. Woohoo! Alright. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. It's still recording? This is definitely not slow.
I know more.
I'm not gonna do it here. You didn't think this was faster than the van?
Yes.
Yeah, no shit. This was shit all over the van. This was shit all over the Safiro, the Evo, and the van put together. I just want to hear noises, that's all I care about. You know what? It doesn't matter who you are, old, young, whatever. Everyone gives you thumbs up. There was kids riding their bikes that were giving thumbs up. Would you be angry if I got rid of the van and got one of these?
No. If they got it. The
You what?
VN
You don't want me to sell the Evo?
VN has been sitting there since last year.
Fucking shifts so hard. That car just followed us to look at the car. Did you see the car behind came and was like that and then turned around just there?
Ah, really?
Yeah.
The-
I think this might be a very short video. Hopefully it's at least over 10 minutes for you guys, because I was really struggling to get a video for this week because it's Christmas, New Year's. I'm doing nothing to the van at the moment. So this was a perfect opportunity, but hopefully it is long enough to tide you guys over for another week until I figure out what the hell to do for next week's video. Are you gonna do our see ya goodbye? Quick!
See ya next time, guys.
I hope you enjoyed my cousin's VL Turbo Calais, guys. See you next week.